The wedding ring fell from her hand without her knowing. One of the homeless found the ring in the street by chance. What he did with the ring made her shocked. You won't believe what that tramp did with the ring. Billy was an old man who owned no home and lived on the street every day. He once had a family, but they abandoned him after he became homeless in the street. Even they stopped helping him with money or food many years ago. Billy's only source of livelihood was financial assistance from people on the street. Every day, he would sit in front of a restaurant and raise an empty cup in front of people for passers-by to put some money inside that cup to help him. On the days when he did not get any money, he slept without eating anything all day. Or he would go to the nearest trash can and start looking for food inside it. His life was very difficult, and he thought that he would live and die a poor vagrant in the street. But he did not know that fate had in store for him an event that would change his life upside down. One day, as usual, he was asking for money from people to put in his empty cup. One of the women put some dollars in the cup to help him, but she accidentally slipped her wedding ring into that mug of Billy. The lady did not notice that she had dropped her ring and got into her car and returned home. At the end of the day, while Billy was counting the money he had collected, he noticed the ring inside the mug. When he took hold of the ring and began to examine it, he realized that it was studded with precious diamonds. Indeed, the value of that ring was up to $4,000. That amount was enough to change his life for the better and buy food for several months to come. All it took was to sell it on the black market and get its price immediately, but Billy refused to do so. His principles did not allow him to do so at all. He may be poor and in dire need of money, but he is not a thief. Billy put the ring in his pocket and waited for the ring's owner to come and take it. And indeed, in the early morning, the lady came very worried and asked him for the ring. So he gave it to her immediately, so that the anxiety on her face turned into an overwhelming joy. The lady thanked him more than once for his honesty, but she was not satisfied with that only. When she got home, she wrote this strange story on the internet. She created a website for people to donate to help Billy. The campaign goal was to raise only $10,000. But because of the people's sympathy for Billy, the donations amounted to more than $180,000. With that money, Billy was able to buy a house to live in and a new car as well. His story also spread in many news channels around America. Thanks to that, his family, who had abandoned him, was able to communicate with him again. But instead of ignoring them, he forgave them for what they had done to him in the past. He is currently living his best days in his new home and is being treated as a role model for young people. Billy has stated, "I am not a hero or a demon. Anyone in my place should do exactly what I did." Billy's story proves to us that honesty has nothing to do with being rich or poor. Honesty needs a strong person who adheres to his principles no matter what the circumstances. Share with us, what do you think about what Billy did? Was he right to return the ring, or should he have taken it for himself?